Okay, I am back. I've re-uploaded. Obviously, there was some Wi-Fi issue for whatever reason. Right now we've got 7:20 to go in intermission before overtime of Game 4. If the Lightning win the game, win in overtime, they win the cup. They'll be the first team to win a Stanley Cup in overtime since 1996. And the Canadiens win, they go to Game 5. In fact, we haven't even had a Game 4 with the team having a 3-0 series lead, win or lose in overtime since 96 anyway. The closest we've gotten to that point was a tie game in the third period in 2012 when the Devils ended up winning the game in the third period. Right now we've got Anaheim and Boston. This is another of those streams that if we have it, this is another of those where it's gonna be favoritized, because if you guys do not know, my second favorite team is Anaheim. I have no problem with Boston, but my second favorite team is Anaheim. So you will see if Boston does something good. If we have Anaheim does something good, very good. The pitch up the middle, and that just never went. Or he wanted it to. Pitch on its way from Perez, and this is going to be into the grass for a single. Fletcher, and the Angels have a man on first. Tying run at the plate, Shohei Ohtani, the incredible phenom who leads all of baseball in home runs, and he's a pitcher. 31 home runs for Shohei Ohtani. And he is an incredible hitter as well as being one of the best pitchers. And if he can hit a dinger here, the Angels will... Oh, not the tying run. Excuse me. Tying run is at first base. Go-ahead run is at the plate. If Ohtani can hit a dinger, the Angels will lead 3-2. Here's the pitch. Swung out by Ohtani. This will dribble to second. One will be safe. And did Ohtani get there safely to second? No, they got Fletcher at second, but they didn't get Ohtani. So Boston has 2 outs. But Ohtani is at first base. He broke his bat when he swung and hit that. Out at second, save at first. Yes, Trent, you're correct. I kind of missed it because it looked like Fletcher was safe. He didn't even hit the bag. He didn't even hit the bag. That was a horrible slide by Fletcher. He slid on his side. Didn't even slide. Yeah. Terrible slide by him. .411 and going to intermission, guys, until we get to the overtime. .43 pitch coming up for Perez, the Boston pitcher. Here in the bottom of the third. 2-1 Boston. Perez the pitch. Swung out and missed. It is embarrassing, but it is super disappointing that for everything Ohtani has done, and when Trout comes back, he'll be great. It's Pujols last year, that this team is probably going to finish in the cellar in baseball. It's just so disappointing. They have all this talent, and yet Anaheim just can't find a way to get over the top. Perez, this is hit up to right field, but caught, and that'll end the end. So the Red Sox, end of the third, 2-1. They will be batting next to the top of the fourth.
Jason, did you know Geico can save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Michaela Maroney to get your frisbee out the way? Okay. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
Is Ohtani in the what? I would think so. Yeah, I would think. Got 2 minutes till intermission ends. And again, I am at the TV that is on time. 3-0 Nats. Yeah. Yeah. As long as there's no Met like Alonso, then I want Ohtani to win it. Is there a Met? Go Caps? Because if there's no Met, then I want Ohtani to win it. Alonso is? Also, I saw what was on ESPN2. It's just he is okay. Then I want Alonso to win, but it would be a great story for Ohtani though. But for ESPN2, I was just looking. It's some fighting thing, so I'm not doing that.
All right, this game not over. Can the Lightning strike twice? Will the Canadiens live to fight another day in the Stanley Cup?
All right, time to go to Quebec. Overtime in the Stanley Cup final for the first time in 25 years that a team can sweep a Stanley Cup in sudden death. And the Lightning are going to have almost 3 minutes, 2:59, left on a power play due to a Shea Weber penalty to try to win the Stanley Cup. That's enough, Go Caps. Danault against Stamkos. Face-off won by Montreal. And Canadiens shoot it down the ice. Over to Vasilevsky, handed off to Victor Hedman. Hedman will move it across. And back down at the line and dropped off. Pass across Nikita Kucherov. We'll sweep this one on through. And backed it on out. Point Hedman. Victor Hedman. Back out. Cirelli. Spun it away, and it's chipped off from Edmondson. Now, if you remember that game 25 years ago, it was won in triple overtime in a scoreless game, and the point shot that eventually got through on James Van Beesbrook, where the Florida Panthers would lose that game. And interestingly enough, the Panthers 25 years ago, of course, went to the Stanley Cup final, met the Lightning this year in the playoffs, and that was both the first years for the Lightning and the Panthers in the playoffs. Lightning didn't do well that year, but they have a chance to repeat for the Cup here. Here's Sergachev over to Palat. Palat steps up and hands it on back. Sergachev to Palat. Palat, Sergachev on the backhand, and he'll step back 140 to go on the power play. Sergachev to Palat again, left circle. Palat, they size up the space, and it's Sergachev. Looks, shoots, and it's tipped away, and Sherratt tries to go get it, stab it away, but Palat, they battle through at the boards. Lightning keep it in. Sergachev, Palat shoots, and it's stopped by Price with the glove. Well, 3 OT, Aiden, not 5 OT. That game in 96, if that's what you're talking about. But. Heavy save up high by Price, which the fans will appreciate that in Montreal. Face off one by Tampa. Here's Hedman. A shot. Save Price. No rebound. Cirelli tried to dig away at that puck and maybe could have won the Stanley Cup right there. And what a opportunity there. Face off one by the Lightning. Victor Hedman slides in front. He lost it. Chance in front for the Canadiens to move 2-on-1. We'll have it. Chance in front. Oh, what a save by Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky robbed Suzuki, and it would have been game 5 because he had him beaten. Here comes Hedman. Short-handed as well. Backhander pitched aside. The Lightning are good too because what happened before is a shot out on Price. Never went Stamkos. What happened before was a great save by Vasilevsky, led into a Lightning goal. Over for Stamkos, up high, rebound! Price stops, point! And the Calgarian is sent to the ice afterwards. Jake Evans, he must have been tired. Anthony Cirelli. Yeah, he was tired. He was really tired, Aiden. I was trying to figure out what 71 you meant, Tampa or Montreal. But yeah, Anthony Cirelli, he was on the ice for a long time. So he's probably tired, didn't want to back check. To my last alt, I promise. That's funny. 33 seconds still remaining in the power play. Now note the save on Suzuki. Suzuki, who's been great in this series. Imagine that would have been a short-handed goal. The Lightning have called timeout. And they're going to try to rest this unit and be like, okay, so this is what we can do. Referees are just there. Former Montreal Canadian Jeff Halpern is the assistant coach for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and he has been talking to the Lightning on how they're going to set up a goal to win the cup. Jeff Halpern could lift the Stanley Cup in the building he used to play in if the Lightning can score a goal here. Cirelli off the face-off. Couldn't get it. But now he got it back. Kucherov away from Evans. Kucherov. Cirelli's there. Drop pass, and it missed Hedman. And back into the Tampa zone it goes. Hedman back across. 10 seconds to go on the power play. And that pass is intercepted and backhanded into Tampa ice. Here's Victor Hedman. Off the board, Steven Stamkos up the middle. Braden Point sets up, looks for Kucherov. Out of the box is Weber. Kucherov to the point. And back out, Chernak to Kucherov. Kucherov looks. Pass in front. Steven Stamkos, Kucherov as well. Point, couldn't get it. Canadiens will rush on. Back ahead, Suzuki. Took a hit, but he couldn't get the puck through. The Lightning can. Gaudreau, good backhand pass. And stepped ahead, Braden Point. Point. Away from Petrie. Point. Backhander right out at the blue line. Couldn't get that to go. Looks Gaudreau. Gaudreau with it at the right circle. Barclay Gaudreau, and there's Romanov. Canadiens trying to dig it out. They will get it to center. They battle out for the puck. Anderson's going to have the puck. Anderson to the goal. Couldn't get it through. Chance in front. Rebound. Puck loose. They score! Montreal wins it in overtime. About a minute after the penalty was over, no Stanley Cup tonight. Back to Florida we go for Game 5. Josh Anderson's second overtime goal of the playoff, his second goal of the game, second game in the playoffs, where he had 2 goals and one was the overtime winner, and the Canadiens stave off elimination and are now down 3-1. Josh Anderson with the overtime goal. And it'll be game 5 in Emily. What a play. They drove the net, and they finally got it past Vasilevsky. The Habs, who never trailed, win the game, their first game in Montreal and in the Stanley Cup final since Game 5, June 11th, 1993. And on July 5th, 4 days after Canada Day and a day after the 4th of July, American Independence Day, the Canadiens beat the Lightning and deny the Stanley Cup, which is heading back to Florida. Is this the last home game in Montreal? We'll have to see. We'll see you Wednesday night from Florida. Good night, everybody. Happy hockey, everybody.